If you know this minifigure, if you recognize this, you are a OG Clone Trooper X39 fan. Guys, this is Peyton from BrickTactical, and today I want to go over this crazy looking monstrosity of a minifigure. This was one of the first minifigures that I actually custom painted, custom modified, took a little fingernail file, paint brushes, modified Lego pieces, glued stuff together, sculpted stuff together with super glue like a crazy person, and made this. This is supposed to be a Modern Warfare 2 Juggernaut, and I couldn't tell you why I wanted to make this. I honestly couldn't, but I remember making it so vividly. And what's crazy is I made a batch of these. I think I made like 6 of them, and I sold 5 of them. So if one of you guys has one of these in the original packaging, please reach out and send me pictures. I'm very curious to see what it looks like. But yeah, guys, this was a crazy custom that I did. I mean, I remember making it. I couldn't tell you, everything about it, but basically we have just a generic pilot helmet. It looks like I modified it. I don't think I've taken this off in probably like 10 years, so that's crazy. So yeah, it looks like I modified it. I shaved it down. I sanded it. I obviously painted it. And then what I did was, I know this chest piece was from a series minifigures. It was a dark blue, like galactic space dude. And a lot of people at the time really liked the chest piece because it was really big and bulky. With a Juggernaut, though, he has like this armor that goes all the way around his neck. And so what I did is I took a Lego visor piece and I glued it. It looks like I don't even think I sanded it. I think I just glued it in there and kind of filled in the gaps there. So it has this full armor around it. You can see this is all one piece here, but this piece up front, that's an added on piece. On the back, this is actually a snow trooper, a Star Wars snow trooper backpack that I cut off the helmet, shaved down, packed it full of God knows what, pieces of plastic or glue or something. And I wanted, obviously, a backpack at the time. I can't tell you why. Makes it more bulky. And then it looks like I sanded off the center stud there in the front. I can't tell you if I added on to the chest piece or not. I don't know if I did. I think I sanded it down and I added these flash grenades that I also painted. You can see I highlighted some things there in silver. I painted black boots all the way around it. It looks like a different type of paint because it's way glossier than this gray paint. And then these knee pads are an interesting story. Oh, look at that. I even painted inside the legs. Wow, I was actually smart back then. That's crazy. He also has van braces. But yeah, these knee pads, this was when I was trying to get into like casting parts. And so I hand sculpted, I don't know what I took, but I made this like knee pad look. These are crazy big knee pads looking at it now. But at the time, it was a really big thing in the custom world to add knee pads to military minifigures. And so I made these molds for these, and I had this 2-part resin that I would mix up, and I would cast these knee pads. I would sand them down, and then I painted them, glued them on there. And so that's what turned into this Juggernaut minifigure. I know it's a really random minifigure, but like I said, I did make these at one point and sell a few of them. I remember so vividly sitting on my couch with these torso pieces with like little snippers and a hand file, and I was just like, massaging this and, filing these down before I would paint them. So really crazy story. I've seen this guy on my shelf for a while, and I was like, okay, I got to just do a video on this just to get it out there. There actually might be an original review of this minifigure on my main channel. If I can find it, I'll put a link to it in the description, and you can hear 12-year-old Peyton talk about these. So that would actually be kind of cool. So check the description. Obviously, this guy's not for sale. If you want way nicer minifigures than this, check out the website, BrickTactical.com. But I just had to show this off and get this out of the archive and show you guys.